Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue? Tough to compensate, to say the least.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it even harder.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. We've got Chris Paul. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, we've got Keldon Johnson. Also Bobby Portis out there. Castle is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Harper in at the 2. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Pass to Castle. Here's Harper over Fox. Harper misses. Paul against Porter. Paul passes to Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, right side. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Harper. Johnson passes to Harper. Johnson on the wing, covered by Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Paul. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Oh, man, Paul finding the soft spot and executing to perfection.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Bucks. The coach knows that defending against Chris Paul can be maddening, especially for players. He said he stressed to his guys to not reach or stick their arms out, saying, quote, once you do that, Chris will rip through or create contact. Before you know it, you're in foul trouble. We've seen Paul do that many times before. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Back to Porter. Hauled in by Paul. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And there's Fox on the assist from Paul.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. The Bucks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Oladipo's checked in for Chris Paul. Here's Porter. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Castle. And here is Williams. Here's Harper. The 3 is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 6. Oladipo with the ball. Outside Barnes. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Fox. From downtown. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Castle. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Will it go? Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Harper, rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo, outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Portis. Keldon Johnson comes in for Williams. Vassell, he's checked in for Harper. And it's Trent in for Porter Jr. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Barnes. And the basket by Castle.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
To the left wing. Back to Fox. Sohan outside. Vassell against Fox. Back to Sohan. From deep three-point land. The shot won't fall. The Bucks trail by 10. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent against Oladipo. Trent outside. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
San Antonio leading by 10. We've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Fox for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Milwaukee. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
Fox gets the defender with the oldest trick in the book, using the pump fake to get a trip to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor, a fun player to watch. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Fox, that's good.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Williams is checked in for Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Rollins. No points yet. Williams a screen on Fox. Trent for 3. And no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fox against Trent. Fox outside. The floater. Rebounded by Trent.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fox outside. Fires from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Here's the break. Here's Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense gets in Paul's business, but his instincts are just too good. He's still able to get off his shot and draw the foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Paul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Harper comes in for Rollins. And San Antonio also making a switch. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Mamukelashvili. Call hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Vassell outside. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Williams. Trent outside. 5 to shoot. Portis with a screen on Paul. Trent from long range. And the Bucks miss again. Spurs lead by 11. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Back to Sohan. Now Antetokounmpo. Shot is up. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
A minute 42 left in the half. Williams with the screen. Here's Vassell. And another miss by Milwaukee. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Goes up on the baseline. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Bucks trail by 10. The 3-ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged...
Going up top, it's Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Porter. There's 37 seconds left in the second period. To the inside. And Harper gets it to go.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Antetokounmpo against Williams. Fox feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. On the wing, Porter. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Porter. Williams has got 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so the San Antonio Spurs up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Barnes, then there's Chris Paul, and it's Fox in at the 2-guard spot. And that one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Johnson passes to Porter. Back to Johnson. Outside for Porter. Counted from distance. Porter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, screen on Porter. Paul for three. Rebounded by Castle. The Bucks trail by 7. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Barnes. Fox outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. Milwaukee shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Attention fans, here come your Bucks Breaker crew. That is your Bucks Breaker crew. Get off on them once again.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 7. Outside Paul. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo has got 9.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game, and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Paul against Porter. Pass to Castle. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And he recovers it. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Paul passes to Antetokounmpo. Tries the spin move. Spins to the rack. And it's good on the lay-in. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Williams is checked in for Milwaukee. Vassell comes in for Porter Jr. Oladipo's checked in for San Antonio. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Now here's Vassell, still without a bucket. Chalk up 2 there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
San Antonio leading by 10. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Barnes. Vassell against Oladipo. Vassell outside. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Basket counts. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Oladipo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. But to mark, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. Williams with it. 5 points in the game. Vassell outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oladipo against Vassell. Oladipo outside. The 3 from Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Bucks trail by 8. Devin Vassell out there with Williams. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Rollins in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Paul from out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Quick off the draw. Chris Paul certainly doesn't lack confidence shooting the ball.
Fires from the wing, and it's Milwaukee scoring again.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Pass to Branham. And here's Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Back to Wembanyama. With the 7-footer. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
There's a screen. Trent for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Sohan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 10-point Spurs lead. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Vassell outside. Fires high post. That's short off the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Harper, he's checked in for the Bucks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's good. Vassell for 3.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Now Paul to the middle. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Timeout. Bucks. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Sims. Johnson comes in for Williams. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Sohan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Milwaukee was getting across in their huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Fox. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Portis. Tries it from 16, and San Antonio again with a bucket. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight. And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Portis with a screen on Barnes. Down low. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Steps back. Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he's able to get it back.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Castle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And the second free throw is good.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Milwaukee has possession. 15-point game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Good on the bucket. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with it. Kicks it out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Now Fox. The 3 is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach